Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in for what's going to be the swatch and review of the Becca Chrissy Tiegen Glow Face Palette. Yeah. Now, Becca collaborated with Chrissy Tiegen. If you didn't know who Chrissy Tiegen is, like me, it just says in a small gist at the back of the box, it says that Becca created in collaboration with the model, mom, cookbook author, and ultimate California cool beauty, Chrissy Tiegen. So that's like a small introduction to Chrissy Tiegen. So my guess is she is a celebrity. I did not Google her or anything to get to know her. So obviously I don't know anything about her, to be honest. Like, I know nothing about her. I don't know who she is or anything. Anyways, since I love Becca highlighters and this is a new palette that they came out with, so I went ahead and bought it. Now I bought this, there was like a small pre-sale I think for Sephora app only, so it was open for everyone to buy, and it was not like back ordered or anything. You just order via the app and it just ships like the way it usually ships when you order from Sephora online. So I didn't have any encounter any hassles or anything during this order. So this is the box. Now it says that it has 15 grams of product in total, and I paid $46. Let me just double check. I'm always double checking the price. Yes, I paid $46 for this, and right now this is out of stock, but the product page on Sephora's website says this is back in stock tomorrow. Is it? I'm not sure if this notification is always appears on the product of this particular product's page, or is it just today? I'm not sure, but it says back in stock tomorrow. So if you're looking to, after seeing this review, if you want to purchase this, probably it looks like it's back in stock tomorrow. Anyways, total 15 grams of product, and I paid $46 for this. And now this at the back of the box it says that this has a blush, bronze, and highlight palette. That's what this is. Anyways, it says Becca here, and then like a Chrissy Teigen's signature and a heart. Now let's take a look at the actual palette. This is the actual palette. It's like marbled, like a very peachy pink and peach. You can see the peach and the pink here, and then there's some white to it, so it's very pretty. I really like the colors and everything, and the whole box is also like kind of rose gold, and it's very mirrored and it's very pretty. It's very elegant, I think. And this is made in the USA, it says, and at the back you can see it has like all the 4 products that's enclosed in the actual palette. Now it says at the box, at the back of the product, it has a rose gold highlighter, and then a blush called Hibiscus Bloom, and then Beach Nectar highlighter, and then Malibu Soleil bronzer. Anyways, let me just open this. This opens up like this, and it does come with a mirror, which it's a good size mirror, and it's very reflective. The actual palette, the base layout is very reflective, and there you have, they placed the pans. Now as you can see, this is a bronzer obviously, and then you have 2 large pans which are the highlighters, and the small pan which is the blush, just like a pinky corally blush. I think the whole theme of this palette is rose gold, coral rose gold kind of a theme that's going on, which probably is for the spring summer kind of a color. So yeah, I really like the palette. I was really happy with the palette actually, to be honest. I'm just beginning with the review, but I like the palette, to be honest. Just look of it, it was very pretty. Now anyways, this particular highlighter is rose gold, and this is Beach Nectar. Now rose gold is available in the full size as well. So the full size highlighters of Becca, it retails for $38, and you get 8 grams of product. Now the highlighters here, they carry 5.1 grams of product. That is a little more than half of what Becca offers in their full size. Full size is 8 grams, and this is 5.1 grams each. So I think that's a considerable amount. It's a good size, if you ask me. I think 5.1 gram is like more than Jouer highlighters, full size highlighters. I think these Jouer ones are like 4 grams, if I remember correctly. They're 4 grams, so each of these carry like more than Jouer's full size highlighters. So yeah, but of course they retail for $24. 4 grams, 4 point something like that, and they retail for 24, and these are expensive definitely. Anyways, let's get into the swatches. So let me first swatch the highlighters, and then let's do this is the newest product, and this was the one I was really excited for. From the pictures it looked really good. It has like a strong peach tint to it, and then gold, and it's very pretty actually, and it's also very pigmented. So that's Beach Nectar. Now these are powder highlighters. That's Becca's traditional formulation for highlighters. Let me do the brush swatch. I'm using like a dense brush to pick up the product. So that is Beach Nectar. It definitely highlights darker skin tones. This is a highlighter that I have on here on this side of the cheek, and definitely this intense highlighter, guys. I'm not sure if it picks up here, but it is definitely intense. So that's Beach Nectar, and it's not too frosty or anything. It definitely complements darker skin tones, that much I can tell you. And let's do Rose Gold. I swatched in the wrong hand, I'm sorry. Let's do it in this hand. Rose Gold, first of all, it is a subtle highlighter to begin with. Even the full size Rose Gold highlighter is a subtle highlighter, and even for darks, but I'm someone who loves intense highlighters, but I like Rose Gold because you can apply Rose Gold as much as you want without it looking cakey, and it will never turn frosty on dark skin tones, because it's like it has that deep undertones to it, which really complements deeper skin tone. It wouldn't highlight your deeper skin tone as much, because as you can see, it doesn't look very highlighted. It kind of blends with the skin tone, because I feel it has like a deeper undertone to it, so it blends well with your skin tone, but it gives like a good luminosity, but doesn't exactly highlight, because it's not lighter than my skin tone, I feel. And it has a strong rosy tint to it. It's like deep rose gold. It's not like the typical rose gold is available in the market, which kind of looks frosty on deeper skin tone. This is a true rose gold, and on the cheeks you will definitely see the rosy tint to it. So this review of Rose Gold holds good for the Rose Gold in the palette and the full size Rose Gold highlighter. Now FYI, I checked the ingredients list for the Rose Gold in the palette and the full size Rose Gold highlighter, and they are different. Few, say 3 to 4 ingredients are different, but yeah, but they are different. The formulation, the ingredients list differs a little bit. And this is Beach Nectar. I know it's not picking up properly, but definitely the Beach Nectar is it's way more pigmented. You do not, in fact, you do not need to build up Beach Nectar at all. This side is, I have Rose Gold. I have like 3 to 4 layers to get it like to pop a little bit. And on this side you have Beach Nectar. You do not need to build up Beach Nectar at all to make it look intense. It's beautiful. Neither Rose Gold nor Beach Nectar have any chunky glitter to them. They are very, very smooth, and both are really beautiful highlighters, guys. I like them. So in this highlighter palette you definitely have like toned down highlighter, which you, if you want it to look intense, you will have to build up. Definitely you need to go 3 to 4 layers of the Rose Gold highlighter if you want it to look intense. And with the Beach Nectar highlighter, as I told earlier, you do not need to build it up at all. And as to, I know the swatch, they look very similar, but I guarantee on the cheeks they look different. the Peach Nectar looks definitely lighter, and it actually highlights deeper skin tones because it is lighter than your skin tone when you diffuse it and blend it. And the Rose Gold, definitely if you look closely you will see the rosy tint, and it kind of blends and becomes one with deeper skin, I feel, and gives you a small blush toned highlighted look. So yeah, so that is the review of the highlighters. Oops, I don't want to blind you guys. Anyways, let's do again I'm doing it, let's do swatch of the blush. Now blush is called Hibiscus Bloom, and this is a luminous blush. Let me do the blush here. Now it doesn't look much, but this is, I really like the blush. I did not have to build it up at all. It went on beautifully, and it gave you, it does not look ashy at all on my skin tone. It definitely comes through as like a coral pink blush, and I did not have to build it up. I just had to pick the product up once and blended it. It went on well. I like the blush. It complements my skin tone at least. I'm not sure how it would look on people who are darker than me, but definitely on my skin tone it looks well. I did not encounter any problems with the blush. It is good. And then finally let's look at the bronzer. Do you see it just blended away? So I'm not sure if I'm the right person to judge this product because it just went away. You just can't see it. So I can't say if this is a good bronzer or not, because whether it's present in my skin tone or not, I can't tell. You just can't see where it is. So yeah, I'm assuming it's a good, because it's not scratchy or anything. It's smooth to the touch, and that's all I can say about the bronzer. I'm so sorry, but in the pan you can definitely see some glitter particles, but when you swatch it, I think it's like kind of an overspray is what I think, because once you take off the top layer I can't see the glitter particles. Is it just me? I'm not sure. There is it. There it is. That's a lot of layer of the bronzer. I'm starting to think it's just like a overspray of glitter, because once I like go deep I don't see any glitter. It just looks matte. I'm not sure. Anyways, I think this is all, guys. This is my review of the Chrissy Tiegen palette. I feel this is just my opinion. I'm just deviating from the review right now. I feel from the reviews that I saw online, not many people were very enthusiastic about this palette. I'm not sure why. Not as much they were as they were enthusiastic about the Jaclyn Hill's palette with Becca. Well, first of all, I don't have it. The reason I didn't buy it is because there are many reasons why I didn't buy it. I hate to shop in a rush. Rush shopping is not what I like. Shopping is something that I do for fun and relaxation, and I don't like to shop in stress, like waiting in a queue in a website and blah blah blah, setting alarms for shopping. That's not something that I do. So that's one of the reasons why I did not get the Jaclyn Hill's face palette. And also, when I swatched it in store, it did have chunky glitter in it, so that's why I didn't get it. But this is really good, and I feel this is really consistent with what Becca highlighters usually are. It's very finely milled. It does not accentuate any fine lines. It goes on well. It blends well, and it's perfect. I feel this is a really good face palette. And the only downside is they added a bronzer, which, because bronzer is such a picky item for people, like mascara, because a bronzer like complements very unique colors, complement each skin tone, right? So it's not like a common thing. So why would they put it in a face palette which people would buy to like all over, like to use it like all over your face? So not many people would be able to use the bronzer. That might be a waste if for many people. If when I say many people, a variety of, I mean, this is like a market with a variety of skin tones, so only if it just the bronzer just caters to a very small audience is what I'm saying. So if someone for most people, they would be able to use only 3 products in this palette, and the bronzer would be like a kind of a waste, I feel. You can definitely use it as an eyeshadow, I think, but you know, it will not give you a depth. As you can see, it just blends off in my skin tone. So if you are if you're expecting some kind of a depth with from this bronzer, you definitely need to be someone with a lighter skin tone. But all in all, I think this is a good palette, guys. I'm very happy about this palette. I think this is a good quality palette, but I have to say I'm returning mine because this is a pet peeve of mine in most cases, because I like in a palette, I like to use everything in a palette, and this is an expensive palette, $46, and out of there are only few items. There are only 4 items in the palette, and out of which I can only use 3. And one of the other reasons I did not buy the Jaclyn Hill palette was I was like 80% sure that Becca might come out with the Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop separately as a full-size product. Well, I think the Champagne Pop was already out or not. I'm not sure. I just don't know the timeline of Champagne Pops and in what palettes they appeared. And so I was kind of sure that Becca would come out in individual full-size as a product, both the highlighters. So that was another reason I skipped on the palette. So the palette and the split pans, I didn't buy them either. So I'm planning to wait for Becca to come out with Beach Nectar in full size, and I would buy it individually. Then I would 100% buy that this particular shade if it comes out in full size as individual highlighters. So I'm going to wait for it. And even if Becca does not come out with a full size of Beach Nectar, I think I'm okay with it, because it is I can live without Beach Nectar, to be honest. So yeah, so that's why I will be returning my palette, because yeah, I hope that's a good enough reason. But I would not be happy if I kept this palette. That's the only reason, to be honest. And although the products in the palette are very good, it's not like literally like it's not compelling me to keep the palette. And like I said, there are only 4 items, and one I cannot use at all. Not at all, but it's like I said, it's not compelling me to keep the palette, and I'm going to wait for Beach Nectar to come out in full size, and then I will buy it. So yeah, and I think you can find this at I'm not exactly sure. You can wait. If I remember correctly, you can find it at beccacosmetics.com and Sephora, of course. And I bought mine at Sephora, like I said, and I'm not sure if it is in Beautylish now, but I think it might be. It doesn't say exclusive to Sephora in the product page of Sephora. It doesn't say exclusive. It just says new, and this is limited edition palette. So probably it will be around for a year. If I'm not wrong, it's something that Becca does. Anyways, and I don't think I told you guys how much the blush and the bronzer quantity is in the palette. Like I said, the highlighters are 5.1 grams each, and the luminous blush in Hibiscus Bloom is 2.4 grams, and the bronzer, Sunlit Bronzer in Malibu Soleil, and that is 2.4 grams as well. So altogether you get 15 grams of product. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Hope you guys found this review useful, and yeah, hope this helps you. Hope this video helps you guys to make a good decision. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please subscribe. Bye.